Hello and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Here's a news flash from the world of crypto. XRP has surpassed Bitcoin in trading volume on Korean markets. Let's be honest, Bitcoin is the most famous cryptocurrency in the world. Because it was the first of its kind, I naturally feel a special attachment to it, despite the fact that it is the most primitive of all existing technologies. It could be around for a very long time. In fact, I'm still holding on to it because I believe that to be true. Yet, XRP has historically outperformed Bitcoin at certain times and in some regions of the world, making it a more appealing option. That this has been the case in these Korean communications is true, and it isn't the first time. When I first started dabbling in cryptography, well over half a decade ago, that was still the case. That hasn't changed, so that's fascinating. The level of curiosity has only gone up as a result. Because of this, XRP trade volume increased significantly. Even while I know that, we got the press price, to the SECV. Ripple case, okay, fine, this is significant because most of the price action that occurs in the press. But outside of the United States, practically all XRP trading takes place. So, who exactly is setting the value of XRP? Nearly all of it. Those who aren't American are the answer. Therefore, it's encouraging to discover that it's also immensely popular in other regions. So, I'll spill the beans on some of the nitty-gritty stats, as well as what the price of XRP would need to be to equal the market value of some of the biggest coins out there, like Bitcoin and ETH in the light. But before we go any further, I should state that I have zero experience in the financial sector. I'm not here to give you money advice. And remember, you should never use anything I say as a reason to buy or sell something. I'm just a fan who occasionally posts videos to YouTube regarding crypto-related subjects for kicks. Before I get into the biblical references in the Korean conversations, let me quickly address this. XRP posted this tweet. A member of the XRP community, who goes by the handle XRP, tweeted the following on multiple accounts. For best viewing, expand the window to full screen. The tweet displays the price at which XRP would need to be in order to equal the market capitalization of the top 5 coins. At present, XRP ranks 6th. This is as of the afternoon of yesterday. There would be a small difference in the totals. But there really hasn't been any major shift. It's been 24 hours since this was published. The markets have indeed dropped marginally. Yet it's close enough to get the message over, and you'll get the gist whether or not it's exact to the penny. And to me, it gives a picture of the tremendous degree to which there was agreement that XRP holders have the potential for life-changing wealth. There is no ambiguity in my mind. Now that you know that XRP is currently ranked #6, you can calculate how much it would need to rise in price to overtake the competition. The price of other cryptocurrencies will almost certainly fluctuate as a result, and Bitcoin will likely be the catalyst for the next surge unless, of course, a positive resolution of the SEC case, SECV. Ripple is taken into account. In your mind, that's the next logical step. Sure, anything. Nonetheless, I have no problem with Bitcoin continuing to serve as a bellwether for broader market shifts. As long as I can obtain what's mine as an XRP holder, I don't care whether Bitcoin continues to dominate the market. The technology hasn't really piqued my interest, sorry to say. The time period is roughly 14 years. It has the fewest advanced technologies, etc. But I still find myself fond of it. If it succeeds, that will be because of me. We'll just have to wait and see if that's the case. But a peek at this is all it took for XRP. Since 2 of the top 5 coins are stable coins and 1 is an exchange currency, the top couple could care less about the stable coins or even Binance Coin. Hence, I really couldn't care less. But, in light of the fact that XRP just needs to reach $4.30 to match ETH's market size, the notion that this is an impossible challenge is, well, ridiculous. A hit of Bitcoin's current market cap, which is at some recording this anyway $542 billion, and again, I noticed from yesterday but close enough, but the market cap today $542 billion, you're looking at XRP only having to hit $10.75. Well, don't forget it's at its peak. Bitcoin's market cap was somewhere in the neighborhood of I'm pulling from memory, but it's something like 1.2 to 1.3 trillion. So it's much under half that, and I still predict Bitcoin's price will go well over that in the long run. I mean, why on earth having a market cap of several trillions of dollars one day sounds about right to me. Why not double or triple that? Even if XRP is never the largest cryptocurrency by market cap, and who knows, maybe it will be, I won't rule it out. But the cool thing is that we don't need it to be in order for it to be at an insanely high premium over what it's worth now. Honestly, I don't make price forecasts, but the concept of XRP being hidden at $10.75 seems crazy to me. Thus, it is not the case here. Yet that doesn't sound even slightly crazy to me. Rather, it sounds conservative. I can't say with certainty what will occur. I'm not going to pretend that the possibility of XP going to zero hasn't crossed my mind. The price of a USB stick in $10.70 doesn't seem crazy, but the price of a quarter does. To me, I don't see how that's a big issue. Like Bitcoin, which has a larger market cap. I mean, I can't recall when or where it peaked, but it certainly had a larger market cap in the past. Oh my goodness, you know that ETH is what, $1,793 today, and its all-time high was $4,861. This is true as well. The company's market cap is currently $219 billion. Just so you know, it was several times higher. Therefore, the possibility of that happening doesn't strike me as weird, wild, or implausible in the slightest. All that's needed is for market confidence to return. My stance hasn't changed since I first dabbled in crypto. I expect the industry as a whole to grow in the next years. Coins, those I believe are solving genuine issues, are the ones I am most interested in investing in, as I believe they are the ones least likely to vanish overnight. I've always felt, and I probably always will, that any crypto that's going to have long-term viability is going to be solving real problems for real people. This is why XRP has always attracted me the most among the different from the very beginning. What about the decibel level, then? In any case, XRP volume. Recently, it's been at an all-time high. Yet, given the nature of cryptocurrency, you might expect volatility. Nevertheless, I recall checking at XRP volume a few weeks ago and seeing that it was somewhere between $600 million and $700 million over a 24-hour period. Thus, within the past day, as measured by this live coin monitoring graph. Presently, it stands at $2,182,080 million. That's over 3 times as high. There is a lot of excitement about XRP, and with good cause. The situation is hopeful, to boot. Look at this, then. Again, I find myself fascinated. This, you see, has been the case since I first dabbled in cryptocurrency in 2017. This heightened focus on South Korea in particular. It has always been there, and it has consistently driven market growth. There has been a dramatic increase in the volume of XRP traded on major South Korean cryptocurrency exchanges as of late. Currently, the asset has a larger market share than Bitcoin on 4 of Korea's main exchanges. Don't let Max Kaiser know about this, or they'll be so upset that they can't sleep. I doubt that even the comforting light from the dumpster fire next to their bridgeside home will help them drift off to sleep tonight. Don't tell them that XRP is doing better than Bitcoin right now. We're still at peace. This newfound interest from South Korean traders in the XRP underlines the currency's continued popularity. According to the market capitalization of all coins traded on the top 5 cryptocurrency exchanges in South Korea, XRP has surpassed Bitcoin in both value and trading volume. Well, here's what went down on UpBit. XRP has seen a 24-hour trade volume of $569.2 million. This represents 17.3% of Upbit's trading volume on Korea's major exchange over the preceding 24 hours. Oh, and before I forget, I didn't double-check that CoinMarketCap was pulling the same data when I recorded the 24-hour volume for XRP, so it won't be completely comparable. So if something seems off, it probably is. That's because I just gave you some real-time data from my coin watch. Although I wouldn't expect a huge discrepancy, there are moments when it seems unusually large. On those occasions, I thought I'd point out the possibility of confusion by pointing it out. Anyway, the story progresses from there. Nonetheless, Bitcoin trades at a volume of $188.6 million in 24 hours, or 5.64% of the total. Thus, to recap, XRP 24-hour trading volume of 569 million approximately, compared to Bitcoin's 188 million. I wouldn't mind witnessing such a thing. Bitstamp's fee schedule looks like this. Furthermore, XRP trade volume on Bithumb is $137.5 million at the time of writing, representing 34.5% of the exchange's overall trade volume. Nonetheless, the trading of Bitcoins totals $71.10 m, or 17.25% of the market, making it South Korea's second largest exchange. When XRP is gone, it's gone for good, my friends. And then you'll see spikes like this, which reminds me of how, in the first half of 2017 before I was even encrypted, by the way, XRP had its then biggest round up to something like, I don't know, 4,142 cents, something like that, and then cratered back down to 12 cents 15 cents and stayed there for most of the year until it rocketed up instance, started to journey all the way up to almost $4. Just so you are aware, there will be explosions contained within it. A couple of years ago, XRP reached a high of $2. But when it truly goes down here, people, it goes down fast. A lot of folks, even as recently as a few weeks ago, who are simply, the emotional speculating trader sorts. That was around the mid to low 30-cent area, and then it lasted up to about 60 cents, so people are questioning whether or not what we've witnessed in the last week was even conceivable. So, the buck stops with the traders once again, just accepting whatever is occurring at this very moment. No matter how good it is, it seems like it will keep on going that way forever. The joy, it just keeps on coming. Or if we're in a bear market and prices have fallen too far to ever recover from our current slump. People's emotions are simply like that. It's not based in reality, though, because the markets don't consistently rise or fall. If you wait long enough, something will change. The third largest Korean exchange by trading volume has also experienced XRP dominance, with $35.9 million worth of transactions taking place on the platform. This is equivalent to 42.8% of its 24-hour volume. When compared to Bitcoin's volume $16.4 million, XRP trade volume on Coin 1 is more than twice as high. Distance pretty great. Next, he went for the fifth largest Korean exchange, Korbit, where XRP dominance also rose sharply. As of the now, 38.2% of all 24-hour trading activity in Korbit is this asset. Current asset value is $2.80 million. After that, Bitcoin has a 36.99% market share. All data is derived from dealings with the Korean won. Now, I'll also tell you this, because I've heard this from individuals all over the world. I can see your point. There's no reason to believe they are conspiring against us. They're simply stating facts. Yet, I've seen some say that the reason they believe there's more opportunity is because in the United States, you can't buy XRP unless you're on one of the few exchanges that truly offers it, which isn't everyone. And so even if you're not you could cop on Uphold, you could go do it today sometimes it's just a question of My point is that you probably won't buy XRP if it isn't available on the exchanges you regularly use. This is especially true if you have a preferred exchange or two. So basically what he's saying is that Americans are less likely to buy XRP than they otherwise would because it's tougher to come by if you're in the United States. That's understandable, and it's a part of what I've seen people become excited about recently. They are not actively plotting against us, they are merely taking advantage of a favorable set of circumstances. They note that they are able to buy now before the floodgates open back up in the United States, which is why they believe the value will increase dramatically if the SEC action against Ripple is successful. A large number of consumers in the United States, in particular, would stop buying it if the floodgates are opened. They believe they can make the purchase before the general public is ready or able to. It seems to be the general consensus among them. And I'll be honest and say that I can see why you feel that way. After all, they did put us in this predicament. They seem to be on the prowl for anything promising. This is why I can't say I'm angry with it. Nonetheless, I do trust the SEC. It's a fact though. How much larger the XRP market in the United States would be if the SEC hadn't acted? Most likely a lot. In my opinion, the value of XRP would be much greater. All those statistics would indicate a far larger number of accounts. In any case, I think we have a bright future ahead of us. We're going to have to cope with some awful news that we don't know what to expect for. In the event that, I plan to show up regardless of the weather. Even if we receive bad news, I will continue to record videos. So the Supreme Court will hear this case if necessary. And I continue to have high hopes for that happening. Understanding the composition of the Supreme Court and the various judges that would be involved gives me greater hope for a ruling there than I do at the district court level. These determinations are made by unfriendly people. Government expansion is unlikely under the current leadership. Government has gone too far here. I think that in and of itself is a really important reality. But I think that's enough from me. As I'm not a financial expert, you shouldn't use my advice to make any investments or trades. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.